What's up, guys? Today we're playing Epic 7 and we're looking at the underutilized shops that are in the game that will help you improve your account. And I'm talking about Labyrinth. Now, they recently did change Labyrinth, so we need to revisit our shops in both normal and hell to make sure that we are getting everything that we possibly can to improve our accounts. So let's go ahead, let's jump into it and get started. The Labyrinth shop is where it all starts. Now, this was rebranded from the ancient coin shop, but it does the same thing. They changed a few things, but now it's called the Labyrinth shop. And this shop is very easy to understand. Once you get 100% on your normal raid, we're no longer going back to that. That was something that we used to do so we can get lots of charms. But what they've done is they've taken this bug charm out and they've moved it to the Labyrinth shop. So you're going to be wanting to buy this instead of going in and doing your normal raid like we were before and getting the bug charm. You can only buy it 10 times a month. So every time that you get 3, make sure that you're going in and buying this out. But don't forget, we're going to be looking at going into the Huche shop. So always save 1 or go there first before you buy this, or else you won't be able to get in, even though we're not going to be using up our compasses. But we're buying malicious bug charms now. It sucks. I hate it, but that's the new thing, and that's exactly what they want us to do. Labyrinth compass, I'm going to say you do not buy this. You can get 1 per week from your guild shop, and it's not going to be worth getting all of these gems or using up 100, what is this, 240 energy for 1 entry ticket. That's dumb. Okay, that's dumb. Don't buy these. Skip your Labyrinth compass. Make sure you go into your guild shop and buy that one instead. Level 22 to 60 accessory chest, dumb, dumb, dumb. Do not buy this. 22 to 60 is food for your other gear. We're not going to be using our ancient coins for this. What we are going to be using is our ancient coins to buy a lot of these accessory items. This is going to give you basically unlimited currency to level up your necklace and your ring. So this is what we want to do. We want to go in and get ancient coins from our high command. That way we have unlimited access to these charms. And then we're going to be doing Hell Raid. So we're going to go in and look at the different shops and the different ways that we can utilize our raid tickets to improve our accounts. Let's go. Now, they recently redid Labyrinth to where they reset all of our progress. They did make some minor changes, and so you're able to go in and get the rewards again for each individual one. Some of them are really good, so I do recommend it. For instance, you can come in and get a 4-star summon ticket. If we go down into Nixseed, you can get some good gear. You can also get, I think, like another summon ticket down here. This one's a 5-star ticket, which is fantastic. And of course, in every level, you can get Covenant bookmarks, you can get Sty Scones. It's really a great place to go in and revisit. A lot of you are just going to run your highest morale team and murder everything. That's exactly what I did. Vivian kills on all these low-level guys. It was great. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Rose Apostles Meeting Hall. Now, this is in the Tyrell Castle, and it's area number 3. Does it not matter what team that you use? As you can see here, I have 4 of 5 of our Labyrinth Compass. We're not even going to use it. So let's just go in and click on it and see what it has for us. Now, what I want to do here is I want to teleport. For those of you who don't know, these orange places that you've already been, these represent the portals, and you can teleport to any portal that you want. It costs you 3 morale. So we're going to go ahead and teleport to the 3rd portal on the right, and then we're going to go east. Now I'm going to run it just on the manual to go ahead and burn through. These guys are level 24. It's not going to matter for you at all who you bring in. Again, we're not going to rest. We're not using morale. We're not even going to use our compass, so it's all good. Now, what we have here is Huche. And what he's going to do is he's going to have all kinds of things for you every single day. There are charms, you can get covenant bookmarks, you can get mystic medals, you can even get some catalysts here, which is great. Now, what I recommend is that you buy the things that you need. Buy the lesser boot charm, buy the helm charm. I don't buy accessory charms because, again, we're going through our high commands in our sanctuary and we're getting our ancient coins there, and that will be enough for you to get all the charms you need on your accessories. If I see bookmarks or mystic medals here, definitely pick those up. If you have a ton of gold, pick up the catalyst too, because you're going to need them for that new hero that comes out that you really want to play. Now, once you have whatever that you want from here, we are going to exit and it's going to save what we purchased. So you can't change your mind once you buy it, okay? Sometimes you'll see epic charms here, you'll see greater charms here, you'll see all kinds of stuff. Check it every single day and make sure that you buy what you need to progress your account. Now, if we go in and we go back to a portal and we exit, we will lose our entry ticket. If you click yield, then we can see that I still have 4 of 5, which is exactly what I started with. We don't want to use these tickets to go in and purchase. But now that I've made my purchase, it's mine to keep, and I can use whatever I had for whatever I want. Next up, we're going to go into our normal raid. Now, this used to be a raid that reset every single week, and you were able to go in and get a lot of your items, especially your bug charms and your Queen's Guard badge. Now, what they have done is they have changed this to more of a Nixie'd Sanctum. You cannot get the bug charm from killing the queen. You cannot get the guard's badge from killing bosses. They're no longer in the drop list. Also, this used to be level 67 gear, and they've upgraded it to level 80 gear. They have random effects, and so it could be anything. You can get some amazing, amazing pieces here. Level 80 gear will roll the exact same substat as level 85 gear. Now, the difference is that just like level 88, you cannot reforge it. So it can roll fantastic, but you can't take it to that next level by reforging and utilizing your materials from there. What we're going to do today is we are going to go into our shop. Now, the reason is because you're eventually going to get the Queen's Guard badge from getting 100% exploration. But you might also have a bunch of these that you're going to utilize in this shop, and I'm going to show you how. Going in, we are going to go south, and we see our good old buddy, Alexa. Now, she does have quite a lot of things, and it has for you just one for your souvenir. Now, this is the old currency, right? That Queen's Guard badge, that's for your Hell Raid. What we're going to spend here is we're going to spend the Coronation souvenir. I'll say that all of these are not worth it. If you only have 2, you might consider it because this is a dead currency. They should have just removed it from the game. They should have given you Queen's Guard badge in return, but instead they're giving you a chance to spend it on something that'll help you. So we're going to skip all of these unless you absolutely need them. I'm going to say you should avoid it. You can also see level 67 gear. This makes no sense. It literally drops level 80 gear now, but you can buy level 67 gear. This is garbage. Just avoid this. Now, we're also going to avoid the necklace charm and the ring charm. You're going to get all the charms that you need from your ancient coin shop. So we don't need to buy them here, and we can utilize this currency on something else. We're going to be looking at epic artifact charm and also Queen's Gift. I'm going to say that you should always be buying the epic artifact charm for 5 tickets. You will never get enough artifact charms in this game to max out all your artifacts. You need 100 artifacts. You need 3 Daydream Jokers. You need Exorcist Tonfa. You need all kinds of stuff to make sure that you're able to go into the game equip an artifact and all the heroes you want to use without having to switch them back and forth because that's a pain. What always happens to me is I will forget. I'll remove, a an artifact from a hero, then I'll go into Guild War and I'll be like, WTF, why am I hitting like garbage? Well, that's because my artifact is gone and I didn't put a new one on. You always want to make sure that you have enough artifacts that are leveled up, and artifact charm is how you're going to do it. In the normal raid, we can get an epic artifact charm. You can also get these from your transmit shop, and you should be buying those every single week. We can also get those from your guild shop, and we get them for free through our guild shop. So that's the primary method that we're leveling up artifacts. If you haven't seen how I do that, go in and check out my video on 3 things you need to do today to level up that your guild and through your guild shop. Old guidance, I guess, is Queen's Gift. Now, Queen's Gift, I'm going to say is the skip. Okay, and here's why. Back in the day, it was worth a small chance to pull a Molagora through your Queen's Gift. There were not enough Molas. Now, it's raining Molagora. You get 3 from getting your friendship level 10 on 4 and 5-star heroes. You can buy them in the transmit shop. You can buy them in the guild shop. You can buy them in the conquest shop. You also get them for free in your Forest of Souls thing in the sanctuary. You get a ton of Molagora. There's no reason to gamble and to do this. I have like 500 Molagora, and everyone I want to be plus 15 is plus 15. You're going to run out of Catalyst before you run out of Molagora, okay? Gold Transmit Shop, you need like 6 of these to make 1 Moonlight Summon. Same thing with the Galaxy Bookmark. But let's take it a step further. Let's pretend you get 100 Sky Stones every single time you get this. It costs you like 300 Sky Stones to buy an epic artifact charm. So why would you want to get a gift that gives you 100 when you can buy something that's worth 300 if you get that from the Huche shop? It just makes sense. Everyone needs artifact charms. I think you should buy that here, and I'm going to say you should avoid the Queen's Gift. If you have extra, go up here and spend it however you want, because this is a dead currency. They're not bringing it back. I was getting like 3 or 4 of these epic artifact charms a month, and they've totally removed it. It sucks. I hate it. And lastly, what we're going to do is we're going to go into our Hell Raid. Now, what they've done in Hell Raid is they've added this Nightmare mode, and you can switch back and forth however you want. As we can see, that we have a little bit of change in the drops. If we look at our Nightmare mode, it drops level 88 gear that's pretty much maxed out. This one starts at 7747, which makes no sense because the one next to it starts at 9956. These are all max rolls. Why they couldn't make them all max rolls, I don't know. Especially look at this. These are both weapons, and one is obviously better than the others. Now the difference between normal mode and nightmare mode is that in normal I can use the exact same team to kill every single boss. If you haven't seen my video on that, go and check it out. It costs 2 to get into normal mode or into hell mode. It only costs 1 to get into normal mode. And as you can see, these are random stats. So if you can do Nightmare, I would say do Nightmare because you're guaranteed really fantastic gear. You also get the guaranteed gear. The first time you go into hell and you beat a boss, you're going to get a guaranteed piece of armor with guaranteed stats. So if you've never been in a hell raid before, make sure you do every boss at least once to get this amazing stuff before you go into nightmare mode. But we're going to go in, and they made some changes to this shop that I think are just fantastic. We see Alexa again. She should be like wearing a different outfit since she's in a different mode, but whatever, same outfit. They've added some amazing gear to start. And I'm going to say That's the only thing you should be buying here. One, we can see artifact charms and other things, catalyst selection chest, queen's gift. The gift is exactly the same. There's no reason to buy this. I'm going to say you should only be buying gear. The weapon is exactly the same as it was. The difference is now it has all starting max rolls. So before it wasn't quite maxed out, now it's 100% maxed out. Those of you who are veterans who've been doing Hell Raid a long time, you probably have 30 or 40 of these weapons. It's a great weapon. It really is. You cannot get defense on a weapon, so it doesn't have that. The only thing that I would say is some of you might want crit damage, but otherwise it's perfect. Now, if we roll into attack, speed, crit, this will go on a ton of people. If we roll this into health, you can still use it on a tank. You can still use it on a Ravi or a Shu. Now, those are HP-based heroes, and this has attack. Attack works on every hero, okay? So even if you get summoned to attack, that's still going to boost your damage, even if that hero is HP-based. So don't worry if it goes into attack, you can still use it. The chest plate, again, the same chest plate that we had. Now, immunity set has fallen off a little bit because we have so many people who can strip now. But if you need an immunity chest, this is good. I've literally had these roll like 25% crit chance, and it's fantastic to use on a ton of heroes. But what we're going to be focusing on are these top two. They added in a effect resist ring, health defense speed on resist set. This is so good. So great. You can use this on so many of the heroes that you're stacking a ton of effect resist on. Now for me, I would hate if it rolls into effectiveness, but pretty much anything else with decent rolls is going to be good. Because this starts out max rolls, it's going to give you a pretty good gear score, even if you're not so lucky in the rolls. The one I'm really afraid of, though, is this necklace. This necklace is so fat. It is a penetration set, max roll everything, speed, crit chance, HP, attack. Let's pretend it rolls into health, crit speed, or just health and crit. Shu, APOC Ravi, Lionheart Sirmia, there are a ton of guys that you can use this on. Let's say it rolls into attack. You can use this on almost literally everyone, right? This is great for your Rylet, your Violet, anyone who has a single target attack. This is going to reduce so much of the gear requirement for you to hit hard in a lot of places of the game. Think about Arena. Think about Expedition. Think about your favorite hero that does a single target attack. This is their necklace. This is the only necklace you'll probably need for the rest of your life. It's so good. This is the one I'm buying all the time, and it rolls really, really great. Now what we're going to do is we're going to yield again, and this is going to take us right out. And again, we didn't use any bug charms, and we didn't use any of our entry tickets for the compass. Now I talked about this necklace, and I pulled it twice. I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like. It's so good. It's so good. Look at this gear score, okay? We have a 17 speed. We have speed is worth 2, so that gives us, what, 35. Now we have 9 health, and that gives us 44. Plus 14 is 58. Crit is 1.5, so let's say this is 17. 58 and 17, that's what? 75? Did I do my math right? 75? That's amazing gear. If you can get a 60 gear before a reforge, and you typically get about 10 or 11, that's 71. This rolled a 75 or whatever, and I don't have to reforge it. I don't have to use mats. It's so good. This one next to it, I'll flash it up on the the screen here. I have it on Spirit Eye Celine. It rolled health and attack. This is great on so many heroes. You can see this one probably doesn't look like it's as much as the other one, but still, man, if you roll a bunch of these, all your heroes are going to be decked out. I'll have to say, I really don't like most of the changes that they made to Labyrinth. I really hate the change they made to normal raid. That was a great place for charms, and now it's dead. Here's what you do. Go into your first one and go to your area 3 and make sure you have access to that Huche shop. Next, go through each one of these. It gives you sky stones, it gives you covenant bookmarks, it gives you ancient coins. Check out the rewards and make sure that you're picking up all these amazing things. Level 75 gear, probably won't waste my time on this, but definitely pick up things like your summoning tickets, because it's going to be a really good way for you to get gear. Next, make sure that you go in and you finish 100% of your normal raid. This is going to give you 10 Queen's Guard badge. That's a free weapon or chest, or 3/4 of the way to an amazing necklace. Make sure that you're doing that. Afterward, we're not going to be going into this like we were before. Instead, we are going to go to the Labyrinth shop and we're going to be buying out our bug charms from there every single time. That way we can get into our Hell Raid, or we can get to our Nightmare mode and get all the amazing things that they have to offer in that area. That's the way that they designed this new Labyrinth. They don't want you going in and killing these level 60 guys for normal raid. They want you to be challenging higher and higher levels of difficulty. And for that, you're going to get amazing rewards. Hope this video helped you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you're going in and utilizing Labyrinth, because it's going to be a fantastic way for you to build your heroes and your account. Until next time, happy hunting and good luck on your battles.